my Vietnamese tutor gave me an assignment. One that I wasn't really that excited about, to be honest. She's gonna hear this and she's like, what? But I mean, sometimes you get homework and you don't really wanna do the homework, or maybe there's other stuff you got going on. Maybe it's just difficult. Anyway, the assignment she asked me to do was record a video saying what I did over that holiday in Vietnam in Vietnamese. So it sounds really difficult. Oh well, I'm gonna try it. And so in this video, you're gonna hear me speak a little bit of Vietnamese. I think it'll be cool for me to get to hear as well how that Vietnamese sounds. And I guess I'll find out where I'm lacking too, because I really don't think I can speak in full sentences. But let's just go ahead and give it a shot. Ở Biên Hòa, tôi gặp gia đình của bạn gái. Ba mẹ của bạn gái sống ở Biên Hòa xa Sài Gòn. Tôi đi xe máy Sài Gòn đến từ Biên Hòa 2 giờ. Tôi ăn nhiều và uống rượu nhiều. Tôi không đi tập gym 2 tuần. Tôi sống ở Biên Hòa 2 tuần vì Tết. Chúng tôi ăn sáng lúc 7 giờ mỗi ngày. Mỗi ngày chúng tôi uống rượu với gia đình của bạn gái. Ba bạn gái uống 3 ly rượu, 1 cân per meal. Và tôi uống rượu với ba bạn gái. Okay, honestly, that was pretty tough. There are a lot of pauses in here, which is why there's a lot of cuts. I was doing my best not to use my cell phone or translate or anything. And then, obviously there's a bunch of cuts and stuff like that where there's blanks. But I basically just sat here, thought up sentences from what could come to my head easily, and then just spoke those out. If you can tell, there's still a lot to learn. I feel like I barely know anything. My vocabulary is limited. I'm hoping my pronunciation's coming out. But I mean, I spend so much time speaking English that sometimes I pronounce it with an American accent and forget all the tones, because there's so many tones per word. Sometimes I still mess up on the tones. I want to spend some time going through the video and typing the translation. So, the whole video will have the translation, so you could see it in Vietnamese and in English. It took a little bit of time to do that, but I think that might help me learn as well. I'm looking for more fun ways to learn Vietnamese and study Vietnamese. And so this is a homework assignment for my tutor, and then you get to see some of the progress that I've made in the Vietnamese language, which, to be honest, everyone says is Vietnamese people are like, it's easy, because it's not as hard as English. But honestly, I think it's one of the hardest languages I've ever learned, because there's not a lot of content out there. There's not a lot of stuff to absorb, right? If you learn in Spanish, you can listen to all this music, watch all these movies naturally in Spanish. And in Japanese, the same thing. A lot of languages you can find all this content around it. In Vietnamese, I'm not finding that. So if you have any recommendations, if you have learned some Vietnamese, you're studying it, if you have some recommendations, I would love to hear it. Because what I need is natural, it's in Vietnamese and the subtitles are in English. So many people recommend me, oh, you should watch this in Vietnamese, but there's no English subtitles. So I'm not there yet. I mean, I can put it on in the background, but I end up losing interest so quickly because I can't understand anything. And so if you have some recommendations, I'm up for that. And thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, or if you learn Vietnamese too, let me know. Love to chat with you and see, how you're progressing, and maybe we can help each other. See you later.